Eating the wrong breakfast can significantly increase your risk of heart disease, memory loss, and chronic inflammation, especially if you're over 65. This isn't just speculation. A long-term study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society supports these findings. The disturbing truth is, numerous dangerous meals are served at senior breakfast tables daily. Some of your favorite breakfast foods may be hiding major health risks like blood sugar surges, poor digestion, and fuzzy thinking. One popular diet item, which we'll reveal later, has even been linked to cognitive impairment and mineral loss. But don't worry, this advice will teach you which 3 breakfast items to avoid and which 3 to embrace to support your heart, brain, bones, and energy after 65. Listen until the end. The worst meal might be on your plate right now, and the best already in your fridge. 3 breakfast foods for seniors. For seniors navigating the complex journey of aging, every meal is more than just food. It's a peaceful, effective act of self-care. 1. Whole oats, the humble grain, the mighty protector. There's a basic grain that's warm and comforting, yet it also protects your heart, brain, and longevity. This grain is whole oats, specifically steel-cut or rolled oats. Oats are rich in beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that forms a gentle gel in your stomach and intestines. This fiber acts like a tiny magnet, attaching to cholesterol particles and flushing them from your body. This dramatically lowers LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol that hardens arteries and increases your risk of heart attack and stroke. As heart disease incidence increases and blood arteries naturally stiffen with age, this is an immense benefit for those over 65. It is truly vital. The narrative of oats extends beyond just heart health. These grains also protect the brain and stabilize morning blood sugar. Spikes and crashes in blood sugar cause more than just weariness. They significantly increase inflammation, which is a silent culprit behind cognitive deterioration. Oatmeal releases energy slowly and steadily, providing a sustained mental clarity and focus that sugary cereals and white bread simply cannot. This seemingly small balance can be the difference between frustration and vitality for older adults concerned about memory loss or mental fog. Beyond their fiber content, oats contain essential minerals like magnesium, zinc, and iron. These nutrients boost immunological strength, support nerve health, and enhance oxygen transport, all functions that naturally decline with age. Older persons, especially those who eat less or live alone, often struggle with nutrient deficiencies. A simple breakfast of oats directly addresses some of the most significant physiological changes associated with aging. And let's not forget the profound emotional comfort oats provide. A warm bowl of oatmeal, perhaps with a sprinkle of cinnamon, some fresh berries, or a splash of almond milk, offers not just nutrients but also a sense of ceremonial grounding and tranquility. During what can be a hectic or lonely time for many older individuals, this calm morning ritual can provide immense comfort and stability. Oats may seem small in your pantry, but they have the power to strengthen bones, soothe digestion, and sharpen the mind, all in one nourishing dish. Studies from Harvard and Tufts University show that regular oat eaters live longer, healthier lives. What if your next meal could do more than just safeguard your heart? What if it could also preserve your vision and sharpen your memory? Let's discuss a truly tasty, brain-nourishing breakfast. 2. Eggs, brain food, body strength. Please leave a comment if you're still watching and finding these insights helpful. In a world of ever-changing dietary advice, eggs have remained a breakfast staple for generations. For seniors, this simple food is far more than just a morning habit. It's a nutrient-rich powerhouse that supports brain health, muscle strength, and graceful aging. An egg's modest size belies a complex mix of high-quality protein, essential vitamins, and potent brain-boosting substances, all perfectly designed for the needs of seniors. As we age, our ability to build and maintain muscle deteriorates, a condition known as sarcopenia, which can lead to weakness, falls, and a loss of independence. Eggs, especially when consumed in the morning when protein absorption is optimal, provide one of the most complete forms of protein available, helping to preserve vital muscle mass and strength. But the true potency of eggs comes from their profound impact on the aging brain. Each yolk is packed with choline, a nutrient that most Americans, particularly older adults, are deficient in. Choline is a crucial precursor to acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter essential for memory and learning. Research has directly linked insufficient choline intake to cognitive deterioration and even early dementia. By simply making eggs a part of your breakfast, you're not just enjoying a tasty meal, you're actively promoting mental clarity, focus, and emotional stability. Beyond choline, eggs are one of the few natural dietary sources of vitamin B12, a vitamin vital for nerve function and energy production. Due to decreasing stomach acid, many elderly individuals suffer from B12 insufficiency, which can manifest as fatigue, balance issues, and significant memory impairments. Eggs effortlessly fill this nutritional gap without putting a strain on the stomach or the soul. And remember the golden yolk. It contains powerful retinal antioxidants called lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect against age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of eyesight loss in older persons. The precise balance of fats and nutrients in eggs helps your body absorb these molecules far more effectively than isolated supplements or fortified goods. Eating eggs, especially simply poached or boiled, is a modern sign of self-respect. It's time to equip your body and mind to thrive, not just endure. Eggs nourish the brain and body, but the next item we'll explore does even more, healing the intestines, supporting bones, and reducing silent inflammation. What is it, and why do so few seniors embrace its remarkable potential? Let's find out. 3. Plain Greek yogurt, the quiet repair for the aging body. As we age, cell by cell, system by system, the need for repair becomes increasingly critical. While modern medicine offers numerous tools, we also have the power to assist in this healing process every single day through our breakfast choices. Plain Greek yogurt is an underrated but incredibly powerful ally on this journey. Greek yogurt goes far beyond being just a dairy product. It's a therapeutic food, packed with probiotics, calcium, protein, and potent anti-inflammatory compounds that work to restore balance and vigor to the aging body. Seniors struggling with digestive issues, weakening bones, or chronic inflammation can find profound benefit in this soothing food, a benefit no prescription can truly match. Let's start with digestion, the gut microbiome. The vast ecology of healthy bacteria living in our intestines naturally declines in diversity and vigor with age. This can lead to issues like bloating, irregular bowel movements, and a weakened immune system. The live and active cultures, or probiotics, found in Greek yogurt help to repopulate this vital inner ecology. And because the gut-brain axis is so complex, these beneficial bacteria don't just improve digestion. They also positively impact nutrient absorption, reduce systemic inflammation, and even improve emotional well-being. But the benefits of Greek yogurt extend far beyond digestion. It's exceptionally high in calcium, a nutrient women especially need after 65 to prevent bone weakening and fractures. Crucially, the calcium in Greek yogurt is highly bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb and utilize it much more effectively than calcium from many other sources. Coupled with its impressive protein content, it actively aids in muscle maintenance and bone density, both essential for preventing frailty and maintaining independence as we age. What makes Greek yogurt even more impressive is its remarkable ability to combat silent inflammation, a subtle but powerful force underlying many chronic diseases like heart disease, arthritis, and Alzheimer's. Because Greek yogurt is low in sugar and contains natural anti-inflammatory fats, it helps to calm the body from the inside out. Unlike many flavored yogurts, its creamy texture and subtly tart taste nourish more than just the body. They provide a sense of comfort, routine, and care for many elders. It's a soft, gratifying reminder that tiny, intentional choices can initiate profound wellness. Add a handful of berries or a teaspoon of flaxseed for a breakfast that heals, strengthens, and protects. While certain foods gently rebuild us, others quietly break us down. The next section will reveal 3 common breakfast foods that may be accelerating aging, damaging your memory, and straining your heart, all without your knowledge. Pay very close attention. 3 breakfast foods elderly people should avoid. 1. Sugary breakfast cereals, the deceptive danger. The colorful, cheerful packaging, often labeled whole grain, vitamin fortified, or heart healthy, hides a harsh truth. Many cereals marketed directly to seniors are anything but. Sugary breakfast cereals may be the most deceiving dietary risk for seniors, especially those diligently trying to safeguard their heart, mind, and metabolism. Why are they so harmful? It's not just the sheer amount of added sugars. A single serving can contain up to 30 grams, nearly the American Heart Association's daily maximum for sugar intake. In the aging body, This combination of processed carbohydrates and chemical additives creates a metabolic storm. Sugar rapidly elevates blood glucose, providing a quick burst of energy that plummets just as fast, leaving you feeling weary, irritable, and more prone to overeating later in the day. The damage extends far beyond short-term weariness. Consuming sweet cereals every morning exacts a silent, cumulative, and personal toll. Daily sugar spikes and crashes erode insulin sensitivity, significantly increasing your risk of developing type 2 diabetes, a condition affecting approximately 25% of Americans over 65. This persistent sugar overload also fuels chronic inflammation, which research definitively links to heart disease, joint pain, and neurodegenerative diseases like dementia. It also actively encourages the storage of abdominal fat, which is metabolically active and further raises your risk of stroke and cognitive decline. Despite their light taste and seemingly small serving size, these cereals are nutritional frauds. They are typically low in real fiber, high in synthetic vitamins your body struggles to absorb, and often flavored with chemicals that can disrupt gut health. For seniors, who often deal with complex prescription regimens and poor digestion, this can lead to constipation, bloating, and reduced absorption of crucial minerals like calcium and magnesium. There's an emotional cost too. Seniors often gravitate towards these cereals for convenience or nostalgia, but the inevitable energy crashes and mood fluctuations can exacerbate feelings of loneliness and sadness. When your breakfast is quietly working against you, it becomes much harder to stay mentally alert, physically active, or emotionally balanced. If you find yourself reaching for a box of cereal in the morning, consider how much sugar, strength, stability, and mental clarity you might be silently sacrificing. But what about that other breakfast favorite? The one that feels familiar and elegant, yet may be silently hurting your memory and bones? Our next item may surprise you and is undoubtedly in many of your kitchens. 2. White bread, the comfort that damages your body and erodes memory. For many older individuals, white bread is a comforting reminder of simpler times. It's easy to chew, toasts quickly, and is a common breakfast staple. Yet, despite its soft texture and mild taste, it's anything but soothing. Far from providing comfort, white bread aggressively undermines the very system seniors need to safeguard. White bread is made from heavily processed flour, stripped of nearly all its natural fiber, vitamins, and beneficial oils. What remains is essentially pure starch, highly glycemic and rapidly digested, behaving almost identically to sugar in your body. When consumed in the morning, it causes a rapid spike in blood glucose, forcing your pancreas to release a flood of insulin. Daily repetition of this process diminishes insulin sensitivity, leading to energy slumps, relentless cravings, and a significantly elevated risk of type 2 diabetes, a condition that affects millions of U.S. seniors. The damage, however, extends beyond mere blood sugar regulation. Perhaps the most insidious consequences of consuming white bread in the morning are its impacts on brain and bone health. A growing body of research links diets high in refined carbohydrates to accelerated cognitive decline and early memory loss. The mechanism is subtle yet serious. Refined carbs trigger low-grade inflammation throughout the body, including the brain, which can impair neurotransmitter function and compromise memory. Furthermore, white bread does nothing to benefit bone health. Its high phytic acid content combined to essential minerals like calcium and magnesium, making them much harder for your body to absorb. This gradual reduction in mineral absorption can, over time, contribute to bone thinning in seniors, especially those already at risk for osteoporosis. Even if you're doing everything else right, few discuss the emotional impact. Seniors often choose white bread because it's easy to digest and gentle on aged teeth, but it paradoxically leaves them feeling fragile, both physically and emotionally. When your food lacks substance, you often feel the same. You deserve better than a sugary breakfast that leaves your body more vulnerable. A healthier slice of whole grain bread, in contrast, actively fuels your brain and bones instead of emptying them. We'll discuss one more common breakfast habit before revealing the best foods to eat, a liquid, often cold, and widely touted as a healthy alternative. It may be silently aging your heart and severely damaging your intestines. 3. Bottled fruit juice, the sweet drink that softly ages you. Pouring orange or apple juice into a tall, clean glass sounds like such a simple, wholesome way to start the day. It looks fresh, feels light, and tastes like sunshine. For many elders, it's ingrained as a symbol of health, vitality, and childhood routine. Yet, behind that sweet, golden liquid lurks a hidden danger that accelerates aging, inflames your body, and compromises your health far more than most people realize. Bottled or codenized fruit juice is commonly touted as a health food. However, the true way these liquids interact with your body, especially beyond 65, is typically overlooked. Fruit juice, stripped of its fiber, contains primarily fructose, a natural sugar that hits the liver like a freight train. Unlike whole fruit, where fiber slows the release of sugar, bottled juice causes an almost instantaneous spike in blood sugar, followed by a rapid crash. That seemingly sweet treat comes at a much higher cost than a few calories. Daily intake of bottled fruit juice drives insulin resistance, a condition that affects roughly 1/3 of older persons and is a major precursor to type 2 diabetes. It also silently but devastatingly promotes the formation of visceral fat, the dangerous type of fat that wraps around your organs and dramatically increases your risk of heart disease, cognitive decline, and various cancers. What's worse, this sugar overload actively fuels chronic inflammation, the invisible cause of countless aging-related disorders, including arthritis and Alzheimer's. For seniors, juice often fuels inflammation in their joints, nerves, and gastrointestinal system. There's an emotional price as well. Many older folks genuinely believe drinking juice is a good choice, making the eventual betrayal of this belief particularly unsettling, causing uncertainty and distrust. Juice provides comfort and familiarity. Yet, instead of giving you energy and clarity, this perceived ease often saps your long-term vitality. Whole fruit provides vitamins, fiber, and genuine enjoyment. Juice delivers a blood sugar roller coaster, metabolic strain, and a less graceful aging physique. It's simply not a fair trade for your precious life. Be mindful of what you put in your glass tomorrow morning. Clarity begins with food. After clearing the list of avoidances, we can alter our focus. Could you rebuild your health, one simple meal at a time, with the 3 most powerful nutrients your body craves after 65? Let's begin. Better morning, stronger you. As we age, breakfast becomes more than just satisfying the stomach. It becomes an act of quiet, intentional care. It's our first choice of the day, every day. We don't always realize how profoundly simple decisions impact our strength, lucidity, and quality of life until we truly reflect. Perhaps you've eaten the same foods for decades out of habit, convenience, or comfort. That's perfectly human. However, your body doesn't need the same things it did at 40 or 50. The aging body speaks slowly but clearly, asking for softer sugars, more fiber, cleaner fats, and true sustenance that heals. Breakfast selection shouldn't feel scary or restrictive. Instead, make a peaceful morning pledge to feed your heart, nourish your brain, strengthen your bones, and actively relieve inflammation. Your diet can truly make aging feel heavier or lighter. Remove the things that make you lethargic, foggy, or uncomfortable from your plate. Some traditions are simply designed to end. If incorporating oats, eggs, or Greek yogurt feels strange yet healthy, try them. Change is possible at any age, and this stage of life is ideal for listening more closely to your body. Health in your 60s, 70s, and beyond doesn't require perfection. It arises from the consistent repetition of simple, beneficial tasks. One morning change can improve your focus, lighten your step, and strengthen your heart. Tomorrow, whether you're at the kitchen counter or dining room table, realize that food is more than just food. Your daily self-respect begins here. Choose carefully, eat mindfully, and allow each bite to provide you with energy, clarity, and resilience. Because aging well isn't just about living longer, it's about living more fully and genuinely. I want to hear from you. Please reflect on one item you've learned today and commit to incorporating it into your life. Let's help each other embrace these truths. Comment below if you liked this video, or if not, type 0 to tell me how I can improve my material. For more videos like this, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for viewing, and here's to living your best life.